Hello everyone, this is Ninja Girl Soccer to One here with a discussion about Winx Season 8. As most of you know, yesterday we got some pretty big news about Season 8, and that is that certain fairy forms will be making a return. One of which is Enchantix, of course. Probably the most popular fairy form from the whole show since its debut in Season 3. And I am excited to hear that it will be coming back. But I saw a few people bring something up on Twitter, and their point is 100% valid. How in the world can they do this fairy form? How can they bring it back and have it narratively make sense? Because, well, we all know that the Winx have long since moved past this form. As much as we love it, we do, most of us anyway, they've long since gone past it. I mean, they've had the Winx and all those other forms since. They're supposedly much stronger than Enchantix. So, just by that alone, how is it going to make sense for them to go back to a power that's supposedly weaker and still stand a chance against whoever the villain of Season 8 is? That is a concern, as much as I want to see the Winx and their Enchantix again, because I love it, especially Bloom's. Okay, I'm a little bit biased, because Bloom's my favorite. She looks so pretty. I mean, look at her. Stella, too. I love Stella's as well. And Flora. Whatever, they're all pretty. But, how is it going to make sense? And honestly, I can't think of how they can pull this off. I hope they can. I have faith that they can figure out a way to do it. But, yeah, in my head trying to think, even I can't figure out how in the world are they going to pull this off and have it make any sort of sense. I mean, even when past seasons have come out, I'm like, I want to see Enchantix again, but there isn't a way they can do it and have it make sense. So, yeah, I'm hoping whatever they have come up with is really good, but we have yet to see that. So, but hey, we can hope, you know? But yeah, I mean, there are a few ways they can handle it, I guess. Flashbacks, possibly. They've already done time travel in Season 7. I know that, we know that, so I doubt they would go that route again. There is always a possibility that Roxy could finally get a new fairy form. That is a possibility. I mean, there are ways, but if it's the main 6 Winx that use the power again, it's just, how is it going to work? I mean, I guess we've kind of always assumed that they might still sort of have access to their older powers, but you would think that they would have done that by now. I mean, Rainbow themselves, you would think, would have done that by now, just from a marketing standpoint, because people would love to see their favorite forms again, like Winx, Harmonix, yeah, and definitely Enchantix, which now they're doing. So, yeah, but if now all of a sudden they bring that back into play, it's almost a little too late, because they should have been able to do that long ago. But, whatever. I'm just gonna hope that if it's not, say, another fairy like Roxy who gets Enchantix, which she does deserve it. She's been at Althea studying like the Winx were for, I think this would actually be her 4th year there, wouldn't it? And Althea's only supposed to be a 3-year college, but whatever. Maybe Roxy wanted to take an extra year, if she's still even at Althea and in Season 8 at all. We don't know. She was in 7, but yeah, hopefully that might be the route they go, if it's not the main 6 Winx. As much as I want to see it, I really do. But, yeah, it's just, it wouldn't make sense to see the main Winx as Enchantix fairies again. Because, obviously they're getting that new power, which we've seen an image of. So how is it gonna, it's weird right now. I mean, when I saw the news that it was coming back, I was just so eager, but Yeah, people are definitely right. How is it going to make sense? Yeah, same thing with Sirenic. Butterflips, they're gonna have it just because that was technically their last fairy form that they had. They're gonna probably have it for a little while until they get that new transformation, which has not officially been named, but is being called Starlix. So, yeah. Which is nothing new. I mean, the Winx have always kept their old form until they gain the new one. Same thing in Sailor Moon, for example. I mean, yeah, Usagi would have, say, her Super Sailor form for a while until she gained her Eternal form, for example. So, that's nothing new. That's fine. That might be what they meant with Butterflips coming back. Sirenics, that I have no idea. I really don't. Unless, like I said in the video yesterday, that they mean they're gonna have Daphne more in the story, maybe. And she, of course, is the nymph of Sirenics. So, I don't know. That could be what they mean, but yeah, it's just this whole thing with Enchantix, as much as I love it, and I want to see it, I love this form to death, but it's really true though. How in the world are they going to make this work? I'm still very much interested, but how are they going to make this work? How? That is a very good, valid question. Yeah, my only guess, the only way I can see it working is like I was saying, another fairy gets it and not the main 6 Winx. That's the only way that I can see it actually working. That we would still get to technically see the form again, but it will not be the Winx, because it would not make sense for them to take a step back in power like that. It just, we love the form, but it would not work. It would not make sense. And I really want the season to be good. I really, really do. I like Season 6. Season 5, I missed a lot of. So, I can't really judge it too much, but from what I can tell, that wasn't that good. Except for Harmonix. Harmonix was the best part of Season 5. But, yeah, I want the season to succeed. I want the show to get its old fan base back and be popular again, or more popular. It's still technically popular, but yeah. I would love to see the fan base come back, you know, more so, as well as keep the new fans. I mean, that's only fair. So, yeah, but what do you guys think? How do you think that they can make Enchantix make any sort of sense reappearing in Season 8? If it is, this is an if it's the main 6 Winx who are going to be using this form again, how could they make that fit? Because personally, I can't think of a way except for not being them who use it. But yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But in the meantime, why don't we have fun speculating? How do you think they can pull this off? But yeah, that is all for this video. I just wanted to make this little discussion, get my thoughts out on, as much as I want Enchantix and love it, how are they gonna do it? So yeah, but until something else happens with Season 8, we get more news on it, and maybe a trailer, not anytime soon probably, but yeah, until that sort of stuff starts to happen, I will talk to you guys later.